Hello, 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 everybody. Did you miss me? I missed you. It is good to see you again. How's everybody doing out there? Let me just switch on over. I know the ad's still technically going, but Look, it's a me. Well, it's the PNG me, but, same thing. Well, obviously. Hello! Tamagotchi Sparrow time. Thank you. You should know my answer. Aw. I'm going to take a drink of water. Sharky and Drek, thank you so much for the resubs. I really appreciate it. It has been a bit of a day, I'm afraid, although there seems to be a recurring habit. Pain-wise, it's just been a lot. So you can kind of hear it in my voice. Thank you, Kisa, for the Tamagotchi spare time, if I didn't say that already. Aw. Thank you for missing me, I appreciate it. How is the game sound, by the way? It looks a little bit quiet on my end. Let me switch this over. There we go. But yeah, the Tombstone event is finished, as you can see. It's so loud in my ears. Just a little bit forward. Oh, no, I need to go and get more ventures. Alright. I should have a bunch of, leftover currency. Yeah. Plenty of currency. What? At what point am I going to, take the money out of your retainers when I need it? I just keep it there because otherwise I'll spend it on dumb shit. So, Okay. But yeah, no, I keep them there just because I don't really need it on me. To be rich. God, I was rich. I wish I was rich in real life. That would be so nice. Do sound a lot louder than usual. No, I've just kind of moved the mic a bit better. And OBS has reset a lot of my filters. So I was trying to fix it, but I'm glad that it's coming through nice and clear. I'll try not to shriek too much. Yeah, so OBS had an update yesterday that I don't know when the actual update went through, but I installed it yesterday before stream, and I've been fucking around with the sound settings. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Also, they've reset the PvP profile. I don't know if we'll ever get to that, but we will try. We will do our very, very best. You have to go back to the Gold Saucer though. How's everybody doing? Y'all looking after yourselves? Making sure that, you're staying hydrated and all that jazz? There we go. That's fixed it. So today is definitely a bit of a... I've just been having a really rough time pain-wise over the last couple of days, so I'm hoping that I can just vibe. Oh yeah, you're getting your tattoo! What are you getting, if you don't mind my asking? I can't remember what you said, if you said what you were getting. God damn it. Oof. Poor Kisa. That sucks, my friend. I'm glad you're better now. It is rough. I didn't actually read that. I think it was Air Force One. You'll have to send. Oh, okay. You'll have to send a picture when you feel up to it. If it's not in a private place. Yeah, today is just gonna be vibing. Possibly doing MSQ, or at least one. Oh, it's going on in your arm to fill a gap. Hell yeah. Maybe one MSQ thing. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm fucking tired. I'm always tired when I start stream, but I was definitely debating canceling. You sure? No, because it's with fucking Asahi, man. And no shame to the voice actor or the writer, but Asahi is such an asshole character. I hate him so much. Yeah, pretty much. They've written him so well because you really do hate him. Oh yeah, I got a material container. Maybe I'll get a mount. No! I've already got that, god damn it. Stabby stabby. Leap of faith. Yay. I was really hoping it wouldn't be leap of faith. But hello! Hello, Snow. How you doing, lovely? Yeah, definitely don't miss this. That's the one relief on Marvel Nights, that I don't have to do fucking Leap of Faith. I'm okay to okay-ish, so okay. Valid. Very valid. I like to call that, eggshell fine. Like you're... No, fuck! So you're like, you're okay, but if anyone says anything particularly sharp to you, you'll crack. And honestly, that's fair. That's kind of where I am at, too. It's been a rough couple... Like, it's just been a rough week. I don't know what it is. Lots of stress, lots of pain, lots of everything, I guess. Maybe I can make that. No! Rick! Why is it this one? Why does this one have to happen now? Okay, there we go. I think I can... Nope. Motherfucker. Yeah? I keep meaning to go back to Guild Wars 2, but I really just... One, I don't have time, but two, it's not as, immersive for me as Final Fantasy is. Which is, like, not a bad thing. But, my major problem... No. The major problem with it is that they gated the stories behind, like, the past stories in, like, pay chunks kind of thing. So, and you couldn't really go back and experience them all that much. I'm like, no, that's kind of a dick move. I hate this so much. I got bored of it super fast after they changed Lion's Arch. I get access to all of the story? Huh. They must have changed that then, because when I was playing it, if you missed season events, like season story things, you didn't get to go back to see them. I'm not gonna go for that silver one. Fuck it. I don't care enough to repeat that. Might go for that silver one though. Nope. Oh, God. It has been a while, and I'm very, very tired. World vs. World? Oh, right. I will never forgive them for how they treated Air Stogalkin. Yeah. Air was so cool. Fucking no. I don't remember a lot of the story now, because I haven't played it in years. But, Yeah, okay. I thought it was the whole story, but no. Fuck this. I don't care. I've had enough. I'm not gonna sit here and just get tilted on this. I don't know. Fair. How did you miss that step? I don't know. Which is what got me, honestly. Okay, I want to see if I can get into either of these today while we fuck around doing stuff. I need to go to Idle Shear. I can't believe we're only like 350 away from getting this. Like, we're so goddamn close. And I don't know why... I don't know why it's... I think I messed up the bar or something when I was setting it up, but... Yeah, 350. And I can get a brand new VTuber. So cool. I know it's gonna take time to be designed and all that, so not too stressed. Alright. Vanu, I'm nearly done, so that we should be able to just get that done today. That's fair. Progression is horizontal and not vertical? How do you mean? Also, I want to apologize for my tone if it comes across as bad. I'm genuinely not upset. Just tired. I'll put on my sparrow mask as we go, but I was literally so close to canceling stream today because I'm just like, I'm so tired. And I don't want anybody to read me being tired and get upset, but like, also, I wanted to hang out with people, you know? I used to play Guild Wars 2. I played Guild Wars 1 too. Actually, I played that with my family, which was nice. Ah, fair enough. I see. Guild Wars 1 goat. Once you reach level 80 and gear up, you're all set. Oh, cool. I did not know that. Gotta go all the way over there. Oh, God. Well, now I'm getting nostalgic. I haven't played it for so long. I had reasons for stopping that I'm not going to share on stream, but the gist of it was that I was getting harassed in game. And I just didn't want to deal with it. Hey, Battleship. I'm not great, if I'm honest. I'm a bit bleh. Like my clips? I didn't watch them, but I saw the titles and also fuck you. This Necro was... I know new stuff is coming out soon. Because my mom used to play the shit out of this game. She was really, really good at it as an elementalist. She would play it again, but she doesn't have the time, which is sad, so I hope she gets the time to play it soon. Fair. Honestly, I think the biggest problem that I ended up having with Guild Wars was simply that I didn't have a lot of people to hang out with in it. So I ended up just kind of having to deal with a lot of toxicity on my own. Thank you for the hug. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it just made it kind of hard to stay and enjoy it. After my day, I'm just happy to be here. Yeah, I heard. Thank you for not giving me too many details, especially because spiders. Yeah. PvP, baby! I love that people call me a PvP queen, and I'm still shit at it. Like, I have no excuses. On the upside, I am putting together the one-shot that I wanted to put together. I finally have a date. I have not seen it yet. I haven't looked. I meant to while I was there, and then I forgot. So. But I should go and check that out soon. Reminding me. Because Sharky mentioned it earlier. Mostly to make fun of me for not doing PvP. Pretty good? Hell yeah. I'll go check it out. After I do these quests. I think the team PvP has probably died off now that the Timestone event is over. So I don't think we'll be getting into that today. Yeah. Yeah. Might get casuals. Yeah, I'm thinking what it will actually be is Crystalline Conflict. Crystalline Conflict will still pop because that goes off all the time. But the ones that you can do co-op play with are probably more gonna be silent, which is fine. I did get a couple of frontline runs though, which was weird. I forgot how hard they were to do. You really do need so in Rivals Rivals? Rain. Yeah, Rival Wings. Jesus Christ. In Rival Wings, right? You can kind of get away if people are disorganized. You can kind of get away with it if everyone knows what to do. It can kind of just happen. But with Frontlines, you really needed an organized team or someone calling the shots to keep people together, because otherwise you will get absolutely wrecked. Just absolutely fucked over. Takes a lot longer too, but it's not a bad time. It's just difficult. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you. Then we can finish that quest off. Oh, we can just go to Fuck off. Abandoned. Swear to God, if there's another one after this, I'm gonna break somebody. Lilith. Okay, Gandunaki thrives more than ever to think about the hardship Lilith helps us through. Inner Valley knows words are wind, but she thanks you with all her heart. Lilith is a sibling born in same nest. Inner Valley wishes to express thanks to Lilith as well. Go to him. He is eager to share his words. Finally, hopefully this is the last level of it. Ah, Lilith, it brings Linuvanu joy to see you again. For moons does Linuvanu seek metaphor to express thanks for Nidhali's actions. But moon sets and sun rises time and again. Still, proper words do not come. However, now that Lilith stands before me, it is clear. A netherling such as Lilith is more precious than double, no triple rainbow stretching all the way across Cloud Sea. Ah, from this day forward, Lilith will be welcome in OK Gundunaki as a most honored guest. Yay! Do. Reputation up. There we go. Blood Swan. Okay, we don't have to do any more of those. Don't get me wrong, love them, but Jesus Christ. Okay, we're gonna go check out the PvP. No stress. You don't have to swing over, I'm just gonna be vibing. Anyone know a good low intensity world vs. world build? No, I have no idea. I'm sorry. Moxie, do you know one? Oh. Ooh. Is this the new stuff? I don't think it is. Ah, I think this is the new one. Okay. Wish it would let you try on all of them together. That would be nice. Did they just make like a whole fucking party one? Okay, that's actually kind of cute. No, don't need that. Critical hit B1. Okay, damn. Okay. Yeah, no, I see it. I see it. Okay. No, I'm happy with this. Cool. All right. We'll make ourselves a new outfit. Nice. Mm. Mhm. Didn't get a hat. Not Okay, I can vibe with that. That's cool looking. No stress, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Alright. Very nice indeed. Sage. Let's do that one. That's cute. I like it. Thank you for telling me about it. Alright. I have a door, 2 walls, and a roof. I mean, they want to build you a place to live. What's so wrong with that? Alright, let's go talk to this asshole. Nay, can this truly be Monson, home to the cream of Damas samurai? I heard that Yotsu intended to send some few of our automata here. I only had, but only by way of warning. Should not have come to this. Indeed, her savagery served only to incense the people and to spur them to rise up in protest. It was folly to think that such methods of governance could ever prove effective. The sooner we can make amends for the senseless destruction, the better. Securing supplies and support for the reconstruction effort should not prove difficult once our nations are formally at peace, of course. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed through the ruins. We've got an ad in about 40 seconds. I do apologize, I can't turn them off, so feel free to use Twitch Turbo, subscribe, or an ad blocker that works. Otherwise, let me know what's being shown on my channel. I'm very curious to hear. It is a travesty. A travesty! I remember the keep being so beautiful. In the light of the setting sun, one would swear it was aflame. It is indeed a doleful spectacle. Mayhap we will rebuild it one day when we have finished helping our people. Spoken like a true popularis. The names of the people must come first, of course. Ad is running, so I'm going to stop reading the game chat until it's over. If you had to assign your personality to a job in Final Fantasy, what would you be? I just asked my partner, and he said I'd be a red mage. Possibly a white mage, I think. I think that's where my personality sits. I'm not sure though. What do you guys think? What class suits my personality? I'm gonna take a drink of water though. Because initially I thought Sage, because that's my favorite one to run. But they're hyper analytical, and I am not. Could possibly go Arcanist and like summon a scholar, but again, I don't know. I do not know. I would never be able to answer that. Oh dear. There though. It is a hard question, surprisingly. I'm just glad the immediate thing wasn't to say, oh, you'd be like, a Moogle subclass. I really would not work well with Moogles. They're cute, but like, I would die. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Let us continue. Speaking of whom, would you be opposed to my seeing how they live firsthand? The village of Namai is but a short journey from here, if I'm not mistaken. My river. If you will follow me, I will ready our boat. Oh yeah, defo in the support category. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Bard. I'm a storyteller. Ready to cast off? Sure thing, Chicken Wing. Probably should have gone in as a DPS, but fuck it. We will.
Get back! I'm warning you! Someone's in trouble.
Hmm.
Are you all right? Hi. What do they want with you?
Interesting how the Red Kojin are attacking them inland. Like they never do. Just when Asahi needed to be here.
Yuki, and you look too. I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will we.
Slimy. I'm not very good at hiding my emotions about this. Like, it's clearly a manipulation and it pisses me off. I mean, that's a good thing though. It's a good thing that I'm annoyed by it because it means I'm invested, but like also it is such a tedious performance.
It is nothing.
Fine. I think it's just me personally, I don't like being manipulated, so when I know someone is manipulating me, it just infuriates me.
Leave this to me. An opening.
I have you.
Yeah, I don't do well when people try to manipulate me. It's something that people in real life have learned very, very quickly. It has ended friendships when I've noticed them doing it and they haven't, like,
The art of my forebears.
backed off about it and just continued doing it, like guilt tripping me. It doesn't work. Because I had enough therapy to realize that's what people do. Like, that's what people do to me sometimes. And I'm not calling anybody in chat out, by the way. If anyone in chat did that, they wouldn't be part of chat anymore. But it used to be a thing that happened a lot.
Taste my steel.
Thank you for the hug. How much health does she have? That a full powered Drakul did nothing for her. Nice.
That seems to be the last of them.
What a stunning performance you've put on.
You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
This is not as good a judge of character as I am, apparently.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
No. This is why I have difficulty doing this part of the quest, though, just so people are aware. That's why I procrastinate so much. Because Asahi genuinely pisses me off.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of Imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
Convenient how he had that answer ready to go.
The empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances.
You could be more
have
pointed,
every
Yuki.
right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without. But if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
Don't fall for it, Yugiri. Not about that. True reform can only come from within. But you are not the person to do it.
I knew you would understand. You have witnessed such change firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
How long have you been studying me? Like, that's just weird. How do you know all this shit about me, man? Dear me, I had hoped to convey out my views on our nation's shared hopes under more peaceable circumstances. Yet this regrettable little interlude did afford me a chance to see the famed hero of Eorzea in action. And few Imperial soldiers can say that, at least few who live to tell the tale. That is, yeah, how much does he know about me? I mean, I guess it's, like, given how much of a thorn I am in the Empire's side, it makes sense that they know a lot about me. Like, they've got a lot of research happening on me. So, like, I guess I get that. But he's still a prick. Well, after that little ordeal, I believe it may be time for us to return to the Enclave. Return, my lord, but what of Namai? You seemed so eager to observe the villagers going about their daily lives. To be frank, I still am. But I rather doubt the good people of Namai would take kindly to the sight of a man in Imperial uniform with blood still dripping from his blade. Even in your company, my presence would only prove a distraction. Fret not, however, thanks to the three of you, I have seen a great deal more than I otherwise would. And, with any luck, Lord Hien will have finished considering my proposal by the time we return. Yeah, like, there's like a whole department in the Empire dedicated to just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with, like, the Hero of Light. The Warrior of Light, sorry. I would like credit for the fact that I have just completed an MSQ. Okay, I did a main story quest. No one can be mad at me now. I've done one. Still don't know how many. I still know I'm pretty far off of Shadowbringers. Went, bitch. You're just saying that because I made that joke about your friggin' MVP last night in Marvel Rivals. Thank you, Battleship. I appreciate it. Oh, I just could have teleported to the Enclave? Fucking Christ. Have been easier? I also have another thing that I'm supposed to do here. Oh yeah, I can't fly here. It's kind of annoying. There was another quest that I actually have to do to keep donating shit to the Diamond Enclave. Also, no, I would try you anyways. It's in the contract. Fair enough. Fair point, and well made. I have to do this, and then I'll go and do the rest of it. Good to see you again, Lilith. Hazakura tells me you've been quite generous of late. On behalf of all of us, I thank you. As you can see, we've got the frames up now, just the bones of what's to come, but perhaps it's easier to imagine before how that stall over there will one day be a proper kitchen. Unfortunately, we've yet to address the poor supply issue. While it's true we've no shortage of rice and a few varieties of vegetables, some river fish as well, there's little else of note. The land here has always been well suited to rice cultivation, and you can't blame a farmer for taking advantage of that. But a man can't live off rice and nothing else. What if you could? Hunting was more viable in the past, but these days you can't go more than halfway down the road next to the village without tripping over a shikigami or worse. Not much game to be found at any rate, unless you're keen to try cooking kosher, and I'm not. Which leaves fish and whatever livestock we can raise on our own, which is not nearly enough to meet our needs. What was that? Brother? Brother, can you stand? Speak to me! No. Good news, I'm a sage. I have no strength to rise, brother. The void within my belly is all-consuming. I got in here, and all I heard was, "It's good to see you, love," and in your sultry tones, and I immediately freaked out because I hadn't even said as much as a hello. So, hi, Mally. It's good to see you, lovely. It's been a while. How you been? Leave me. Only the Firewalker matters. The Boudiga must thrive. Mine own vision grows dim, brother. So distracted was I by the Lupin's lengthy lectures that I paid no heed to my growing hunger. I fear we are undone. Too far from the steppe have we come to return for rations, and I have yet to see a single sheep in this stronghold. What the fuck are you three doing? I say, you look as though you're in dire need of a meal. We've got rice bowls to spare if you like. You would share with us your food? Oh, we would be eternally grateful. You've become a trainer and you're off to see Jacques the Whipper? Hell yeah! Delicious, delicious! I have emerged from dark into light and my full belly now basks in the sun. In shape and colour, it reminds me of ooze, though it lacks any sort of filling. Ooze. The sailor delicacy, I presume. I'm so short compared to everybody in this fucking scene. Just so goddamn tiny, just like, hi. A steamed dumpling or some such. They're a fair bit different, aye. But you can use all sorts of things as fillings for rice balls. Miso-flavored meat is one of my personal favorites. In fact, unfortunately, we're having trouble securing a steady supply of meat at the moment. Unconscionable! Without meat, your bodies will not grow strong and robust. A Boudiga who does not eat meat is no Boudiga. The traders will step in rich in what you lack, and would gladly trade meat for your produce. In gratitude for your kindness, let us make introductions on your behalf. Well, far be it for me to refuse. Wait until the Shazankai hears about this. Our tribe, the Budiga, would gladly give you all the meat that you desire, if you would give us the one you call Hien. You're asking a bit much. Sure, why not? That's putting it lightly. Though, from what I've heard, Lord Hien often speaks of his time with the mole quite fondly. But even if the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, I doubt he'd go with you for all the booze and the step. Oh, Sparrow, I love you. Love you too. I plan to. Nobody's asked for it yet. Hell yeah. I was gonna say something. God, I love the fucking Budera. I love just the different Zayla tribes. But she's so tiny comparatively. Like, I think she's just barely taller than Alisei. No. She is, just by, like, just the tiniest hair bit. That fucking cowlick is tall, makes Alisei technically taller than Lilith. Thank you again for agreeing to join me. If not for your aid, the Kojin may well have overwhelmed us. Pray, go on ahead. Lord Hien is expecting you. I will remain without and keep watch over the rest. Well, we had best not keep him waiting. I was doing this as 7.3. My Viera was barely shorter than Stidian. Goddamn. A little bit short, yee. Itty bitty. And the day that... oh yeah, Alphino's gonna be tall! Although, to be fair, like... I can't. My Gecko was minimum height, same. I just thought it'd be really, really funny knowing that a lot of the characters in this game are very tall. Welcome back, my friend. Yugiri tells me you accompanied her and Asahi on a tour of Yangsha. I had hoped you might take the opportunity to recover from your exertions at Suzuki. But I gather your time was well spent. Until the ambassador affords Yugiri a chance to make a full report, however, I must rely on you to supply the details, so please tell us how it all unfolded. Red Kojin, here. Have there been any other such incidents since the liberation? Only one that I am aware of. If they are planning some new venture here in Yangsha, we will need to increase patrols. In any event, I am indebted to you for fighting them off. But tell me, and don't be modest, was Asahi truly the first to lead to Youngster's aid? Dragon! I don't do that tongue thing. I was quick to doubt him when we first met, but his desire to save them seemed quite genuine. It's possible he truly believes what he's saying. In the time I've known you, you've always been an excellent judge of character. What do you make of the ambassador? I still don't think he can be trusted. Then the question of what his true intention may be remains. Regardless of his aim, I'm resigned to playing his game for now, at least. Well, forswearing summoning should be simple enough, considering you never dabbled it in the first place, which just leaves a somewhat thornier question of how to police the Red Kojin. It was with that very question in mind that I sought Alphino's counsel. Thanks to his knowledge of the icons and the rituals used to invoke them, I believe we've identified a workable solution. As you will recall, Susano was summoned forth using the power of relics locked away in the Kojin's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Though said relics remain there to this day, it is all but certain the act of summoning exhausted their stores of aether, making subsequent summonings impossible. Assuming that is the case, preventing the Primal's return rests on denying the Red Kojin the means to amass new stores of aether, either via the acquisition of crystals or the relics they want to collect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friends, the Blood Kojin. Since Doma's liberation, we have forged closer bonds with Bunshin and his people, and with their support, I'm quite confident we can keep the Red from obtaining what they require to call upon this Susano. And what of the prisoners? They will be exchanged as agreed, and I will give full credit to Asahi for the success of the transaction. If there is aught we can do to help the Populares gain favor, I need to see it done. first, I have some unfinished business to attend to. You will come with me. Yes, of course, but what manner of business? Past mistake which I would see put right, one which has weighed heavy on my mind. Yeah, I'm reading chat, but I'm also doing a cutscene, so like I have to focus. Aw.
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company. The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river. Yet here you are, the living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so? With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
You ask that I show mercy.
I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami? If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard. Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Garleans shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Now then, I believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough.
Fair compromise, honestly. And honestly, I think it's quite impressive that he's willing to give her a chance. Like, he doesn't know if she's faking or not, or anything like that, but quite impressive.
Did Gosetsu not seem strange to you?
Yeah.
His sympathy for Yotsuyu apart, I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade. Though I suppose if he and Yotsuyu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it.
Honestly, Yotsuyu's story
It
makes
falls
my
to
heart
us
hurt.
to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
That's 2 main story quests done. Get fucked. Tricolored Mochi? Oh, Mochi would so good right now. Rise of a new sun. With Yotsuyu safely in Gosetsu's care, all that remains is to answer Asahi's proposal. I realize other matters demand your attention, but I would ask that you stay a while longer to see this business through.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it here because we've got an ad coming up. MSQ, who's that and where do I find them? Spyro doing MSQs, let's fucking go. God damn it, you guys. You're so mean to me. I try to do the right thing so often, and you mock me for it. Sorry, I'm also just having a couple of lollies so I don't feel sick. To be fair, I wasn't yelling at anybody. Just stretching. Oh, Christ. I refuse to answer that, Sharky. This is an excellent time. If you guys haven't had your meds or had some water or food, now is an excellent time to do so. What is your favorite song from 14? Oh, that's a hard one. Off the top of my head, The Hand That Gives the Rose. It's one of the whose is it? One of the Primal songs. Ravana's Primal song before it gets into the really annoying second phase, but I just really like that one. Having a nice herbal tea. Ooh. Get some tea. I don't want to though. Like, I want tea, but the effort to make tea is a lot. All the waltzy bit, yeah. The Hand That Gives the Rose, got it, yeah. But I do have a lovely little gift from my father that's like a music box, and it plays the main theme for Final Fantasy in it, and it's so good. Next time I'm on camera, and I'll show it to you.
Dango. How dreadful. Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, Might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
He's such a dick. Hate him with a passion. Yeah, like this is the hardest part of this for me to get through because I'm just like, I can see the traps and stuff coming. I know what's happening, and I didn't like it the first time I played it. Right? I didn't like being right the first time I played it, and then having to sit through it again, knowing what's gonna happen, is driving me up the wall. Forgive me, my lord, but has he not been gone over long? Perhaps I should calm yourself, Kosetsu. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. He deserves that much. Yeah, Joffrey, definitely. I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting. Thank you for your understanding. Long did I dream of this reunion, but never did I imagine it would be so joyless. Joffrey, Game of Thrones, the boy king. That guy, like, that actor played him so fucking well. But that character was such a revolting piece of shit. A part of me hoped your stories of her condition were just that, but alas, it is as you say. Sue, do you remember anything of this man? Anything at all? No. I am a stranger to her. That much was clear for me from a single look. I leave her in your care. As you wish. Now, if you'll excuse me, my superiors are long overdue a report. They will be elated to hear of our agreement, of that I have no doubt. As for the exchange itself, once I've obtained the relevant permissions, I will arrange for your people to be relieved of their various duties and sent here to Yangsha. This will take time, of course. Of course, you may rest assured that your soldiers will be well cared for until you return. We will also begin taking steps to better counter the threat of the Kojin and their icon. Before you take your leave, there is one other matter. I am informed it was you who took the lead in rescuing the two young Domans from a band of Kojin sellswords. I had not time to thank you properly. Oh, please, there is no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would do under the circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. The blight of the Red Kojin is of the Empire's making. Were it not for our transgressions, those children would not have needed saving. The people of Derma have suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain, be it at the hands of the Kojin or indeed the Empire. I pray the Emperor will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us all. Until we meet again. No one here trusts him, right? Gosetsu, as before, I leave Yotsuyu to you. One day I will watch that. I mean, fair. I liked parts of the first season. I invite the rest of you to join me outside. Let's treat Asahi to a proper farewell. Yeah, 100%. See, Xenos, right, is predictable and keeps his word. He keeps his word. He's a horrid person, right? Absolutely vile. Definitely, you know, not supposed to have a crush on him. But he's pretty predictable. But like, you knew what you were getting with him, you know what I mean? You understood. Thank you for playing that song. Asahi is just a piece of shit. And it annoys me that I have to indulge him. Stop stealing their houses! Good God, guys, they don't have enough stuff. They're literally in the process of rebuilding. Stop stealing their shit. Thank you, I appreciate it. I really do. Alright. The ambassador's ship awaits a cash from Fluminus. Let us be off.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting.
Fucker.
Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure? I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha.
This made me so mad. I was so angry this whole time.
Mark me, savior of the savages. There will be a reckoning.
Hmm. Although I did find... I'll explain later.
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy. What in the...
I'm not the only one with a crush on Xenos, I'm just saying. Just putting it out there. You 100%.
Reinforcements? No, just one! Cut him down!
He is 100% a simp for Xenos. I can give you that. I will 100% state that.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the Enclave across the river.
Lord Cayenne.
The king of the former king of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
Who was that?
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, Legatus of the 12th, the Crown Bloody Prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
He's become a fanboy, you can see it. Instant
That was
puppy love.
Lord Xenos.
And I get why he's mad at me. But still.
Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me. Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire.
At least Xenos liked me.
My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
Kindly fucking indeed off.
I will cherish this moment, lock it away within my heart, until the day we meet again.
I'm going to take one of these spikes and ram it so far. It's fine. I'm civil. I'm good. But also, like, Warrior of Light has an in with the Kami, right? Can we just curse him to have, like, itch all over? Just constant. Make him suffer as much as he's making me suffer. I don't want to. It'll take forever to clean the fucking thing. But like, God, I hate Asahi. I hate him so much.
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
Yeah, he's a prick. I love that we tell them immediately.
Of all the memories to witness.
Like, we're like, no,
I
this
had
is
my
what's
doubts
happening.
about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos.
See,
My
I
lord.
would 100% just be mocking him, being like, yeah, see, you worshipped Xenos, but like, me and Xenos were tight. You know? We were like destined rival enemies to the end. And you were nothing but a footnote in his story. See, that, I would do that.
Yourself, Yugiri. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game. After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with the monster, so be it.
My lord.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
Fucking rude. It's like, fuck you. Why would you tease me about that right now? Make no sense. Why would he bother keeping up the pretense for so long, only to drop it right before the very end? Perhaps he thought it no longer necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation in the prisoner exchange. If he is truly a disciple of Xenos, it's possible Imogen simply got the better of him. Remaining calm around the woman who slew his lord will have taken its toll. Whatever the explanation, now is not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed as planned. The Red Kojin must be placed under surveillance and the Garlean prisoners made ready for the exchange. You need not concern yourself with the details. Leave the affairs of Doma to us. When the hour of exchange draws near, we will call for you. I should certainly hope so. Whatever the Empire's true intent, we would be on hand to play our part, either to defend Doma or help usher in a lasting peace. I had thought we might use this time to return to Eorzea, but given the volatility of the situation, it may be best if we remained in Kagane. Agreed. Between Yotsuyu's amnesia and Sahi's dubious agenda, I'd say we have ample reason to remain in the neighborhood. If anything should happen, anything at all, you must send for us at once. Oh, I will. On that you have my word. Charting a path through this sea of troubles promises to be difficult enough. I am not so proud as to attempt the feat alone. To Kagane, then. Taru and the others must know what transpired here. Despise that bitch. Asahi. See? Like, you can see it coming, and it pisses me off. It drives me up the fucking wall. Now we're just gonna leave y'all hanging just because twins. Yes. Yes. What's up? What's up, Moxie? Have you seen the Soken Do You Know Yangsha? No, I've not. The DMs for when you have 30 seconds to watch. Okay, sure, thank you. I shall check it out later. I also want to set up the quest line, the other one, where I have to go through Hell's Rise. Hell's Lit? Hell's Lit, that's it. My, seems you've been in quite the predicament. Well, should we receive any urgent missives from Doma, rest assured you will be the first to know of it. Yes, of course. We're discussing ideas to replenish our coffers, but I suppose that all can wait if any urgent news should come through the office. About that, I wish to apologize. It was reckless of me to make such a purchase without first consulting. You may be certain, however, that I mean to reimburse the Scions, even if it means drawing upon my own personal funds. That's very thoughtful of you, but I'm sure it won't come to that. If Sorobon's business proposition is as promising as it sounds, Lilith should have no difficulty wiping the red from our leisure. That's the thing I want to do next. Forgive me, Lilith. It would seem I have unwittingly heaped my financial troubles upon you. I swear I will pay you back. Though I fear I will struggle to collect together anything of monetary value. Knowledge I can gather in abundance. To start, I plan to investigate the divisions forming within the Empire. Mayhap Riol and his associates have heard something on the subject. Regardless, the more we know about the politics of Garlemald, the better our chances of predicting the Imperial's next move, which might yield you an advantage on the day of the prisoner exchange. Knowing what we do of Asahi's apparent resentment towards you, I cannot say what he hopes to gain from it. But if there is even the faintest chance that a lasting peace could be forged between Doma and the Empire, what choice have we but to try? Lord Hien had the right of it. Asahi may very well be a monster, but we must play his game, for now. Fucking Hancock. You are not part of this, sir. That, I think, that's 3 MSQ in this one stream. 3! I want kudos. Okay, yeah, you're okay. Arranging the prisoner exchange proved easier than I thought. No, I appreciate you, Moxie. Thank you. Yes, my lord will be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan. Thank you, Battleship. I appreciate it. I want to do the Hell's Lid dungeon after this. Better, but we're still proud of you for suffering Asahi.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift. I pray that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
It's so pretty. Who are you? Who are you?
Meanwhile, in the Imperial capital.
How are you feeling, my lord?
Fine, now leave me.
Well. Shit. Solar cycle. Achievement unlocked. Alrighty. Alright, we're not getting into that. So, draw from both of those. I wonder if I should just do it unsynced. I'm like level 94. There's... We could do it unsynced. Actually, we haven't done a trial in like so fucking long. Like we just haven't done usual shit. So what I'm gonna do is run a trial. Decide on if I want to do the thing unsynced or synced. I don't know what I'm doing with that one, but also I'm going to eventually set this shit up to do recordings and stuff on like Sundays. Won't be this Sunday because this Sunday is going to be very busy for me. So tomorrow I have the body double event, which will be good. And then I have to sleep pretty much at like 7 and then get up in time for a 6 a.m. Stream start with over on Would Be Heroes channel with Night Wanderer. Ow. Also, I have to do the Eureka thing. Not important right now. Yeah, so 6 a.m. start for that, which should finish about 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. And then I have to get dressed up to head into the city to go to Fortress and do my next shift as a DM, which should be fun. Hello. Hey, I got an achievement as well. What was that one? Leader of the band. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. Add 100 unique music rolls to your orchestron. Hell yeah. Now we can add another one. Okay, we'll do that. Thank you kindly. I'm gonna pop back to Limsa Limenza. Reset my thing. Must keep the sparrow fed. I have so much food in my inventory that I'm not using. I should, but I haven't been. It was so weird when the Tombstone event was on. I literally had queues to get onto the Aussie servers. Do you know how long it's been since I've had to have queues to get onto a server? Like, a long ass time. It was very weird. Very strange. This is still one of my favorite tricks to have discovered. Just spamming the 0 key, the 0 number key on your keyboard, just does this so quickly. So nice. One of my favorite little tricks, because it's so simple. And yet, it saves me so much time. And then we spend the rest on ventures, like we always do. Wait, what? Yeah. So if you spam the 0 key, I use it on the number pad, but if you spam that, it just goes, it auto-selects the OK, so it selects the first button. It selects the first item, submits it, auto-selects the OK button. If you're going to do it though, make sure you hide your armory chest items. Because it will just put them all through. But yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I do it so quickly through, on stream. Okay. Let me into the fucking trials! Oh yeah, if you hold down X, it removes all of the player names from around you. It's very handy. Also, I have the last book to do for the Cortana. Like when you, yeah. So if you hold X, you can banish everybody from that. Ow. Get rid of some of this stuff. That's fine. All right. While we're waiting, let's go do the Ananta quests. I wanna level them up. Okay. I'm still surprised the Z key dismounts me. And I can't believe I learned that on fucking stream in front of everybody. It's like, oh! Okay. I didn't know. I did not know. And it wasn't even a funny joke. I was like, holy shit, that is a thing that I did not fucking know. God damn it. Okay, so I wanna get some more of the Ananta, see if we can't get that going. And then we'll see how many we have left. Also, the horse's eyes kind of creep me out. Yeah, not this stream, but like on PvP, right? I was doing it and I accidentally hit the Z key. And yeah, I just dismounted and it was a moment. It was a very, very tough moment. Yeah, no, I had no idea. Absolutely no fucking idea. Come on. swarms are over this way. Yep, swarm welcome. Down first. I also might end up doing the... Oh. Thank you for being here, Drek. Get some good sleep. I really appreciate you. Always nice to see you. Yeah, I might end up desyncing and unsyncing, sorry, and doing the Into the Delta Scape stuff as well. I was hoping that would pop faster than it has, but I guess nobody's doing it at the moment. They're probably all doing normal, like the new stuff, so that's fair. Mm-hmm. Da, 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 da. Yeah. There's gonna be a point where I'm gonna have to do all the. Meanwhile, I'll be building glams for glam competitions. Fair, fair. That's what I like about this game, though. There's so many different things to do in it. Like, you can have very wildly different experiences in this game. That's what I like. I like that you're not roped into doing anything a particular way, right? You can do it however you like. There are people that have just bought their way through the main campaign just to do like gathering and stuff and crafting. And I get it. Like, I wouldn't do it myself, but I get that that's what they want to do, you know? What am I doing here? Veering out. Where the fuck are you then? Bitches! There we go. There we go. Nice and simple. Okay, how is it taking me this long as a fucking sage to get into a trial? Again, patch day. Probably just all doing that. But it's fine. Everything's great. No, really, everything is cool. Not kidding. I haven't thought about my ex today. And I went outside for the first time in a long time, and I felt nice. You just a pally and you're in one? I don't know what it is. Maybe everybody's going in as healer. That's fine. I'm fine. Ace. Alright, so Tamamizu. Actually, what I want to see was a Cal 9. Of interest right now. Ah, there we go. But yeah, I'm on the last book for the relic weapon, the Realm Reborn relic Zenith weapon for Paladin. So hopefully we'll get that done soon. I'll probably try and do that during the body double thing tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Please, I just want to do the thing. But I have to clear the Eureka quest as well before we end stream. What level is my tank? Motherfucker! Every time I click that, it just summons them. There we go. Oh god, this one. Alright. At least this isn't Titan. Yeah, that's fair. I remember that I'm the healer in this one and I actually have to do my job. Right. Everybody hide! Yee. There we go. Play accommodation. Alright. I'm gonna go. Maybe Paladin can make it through? Or Gunbreaker. Let's try Gunbreaker. Mamizu. It's got Pally to level 90. Hell yeah. Well done. Keep her. Yeah. To upgrade anything? Nope. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright. Let's try unsinking. Doing the health lid, I think. It's level 70, and I'm a level 90 Gunbreaker, so hopefully it'll work. If it takes too long, though, I'll quit out and just do it normally. So. Appreciated. But it's alright. I should be okay. There shouldn't be anything here that should kill me. Hopefully. And I should be able to restore health. Yeah. So hopefully, it'll be easy. We will see on this first encounter though. If it takes me a while to kill them, I'll get something else. It's gonna take a long ass time to kill the boss with this kind of damage. Alright. Normal. I was hoping shouldn't be as hot as she is. There. Mm-hmm. Okay. How's lid? See what happens. Oh, I don't really want to go in as tank, now that I think about it. It's annoying. I mean, fair. Yeah. I have them all set up like that. Well, not all of them, just a few of them. You can set them on your hotbar. I want to set up the hidden bar stuff so that you can, like, just have tank and click in, but that's so much effort. There's a really good guide to it. And you can have, like, tank, and you can click through to your various classes. But, yeah, I just haven't had the time or the energy to do so. Can I be big and strong with a killer figure while also commanding a thrall of beasts? I don't know, Moxie. It's one of the true tragedies of this age. A guide, you say? Yes. I will try and find it and send it to you later. I don't like that very much. Okay. Ah, there it is. The basic gist of it is setting it up through your classes without their soul stones. For the hidden action bar thing. But it's tedious more than it's actually difficult. And you see, I don't do well with tedious tasks. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Battleship. I appreciate it. Woof. You're a Kabi. Honestly, would love to have that as a giant pet. Probably not good for me. Ah, yeah, this little gremlin. I know I'm being quiet, I'm sorry, it's just taking a lot of... Because I don't feel well, it's taking a lot of concentration to actually do anything in this game. I do apologize. Whoa, shit. What the fuck? Nice. Look at the pretty weasel. I want to give it a pet. I really don't like that they've called them that. I know why, because they're out of their shell. But, like, they could have called it, like, anything else. See? They didn't have to add that, but they did. I get this? What? Look. Thank you, whoever you are, for doing that. I appreciate you. That one's the... I think I'll unlock the Eureka quest after this, and then... I don't really want to do anything particularly brain engaging, if you know what I mean. Like, sometimes I just gotta do the thing to exist. Also, I've got to make a poll for what game you guys want me to play, because I'm pretty sure that was the thing that you guys just unlocked with the yesterday with the whatchamacallit. I would still want to bet it. I would still want to bet it, even though it's gotten weird. Do it. But yeah, you guys get to choose a game for me to play on stream. I believe it's is this one or is it the next one? It'll be this one. I'm sorry. I'm just existing right now. Nope, shit. I like that they have the action bars appearing even when you're not necessarily looking at them. Got a line of fire. It's a fight you'll want. It's a fight you'll get. Hey, bitch. Ow. My ankles. Nice. I don't remember what the boss fight of this is. The limit break didn't kill them? What the fuck? How did I do that? Last 5% nukes them out of existence. Huh. Fair enough. Oh, okay. Look how much my fucking shield just did. The difference between a single target shield and a multi-target shield. Crit shield, let's fucking go. Hello! Oh no. This is a bit awkward. But, God damn it. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Well, that, by the way, you watch the arrows where the orb is going to go, and just stay off its point. Got an ad in about a minute. I do apologize, but okay, 1, 2. Yeah, we're fine. It would seem a more stringent test is in order. Ow! Overcome the gate or be consumed by my waters. That was my bad. I shall do my best. Have fun. Please do show me the tattoo when you get it. I'm really excited for you. And thank you for being here. I genuinely appreciate it. I will be checking. That is a threat. Fair. I won't be live for much longer, so it's all good. Oh, look at the little guy. He's so cute. How can you be mad at that face? Holy shit, that's such a cool helmet. Thank you. Much appreciated. And I got 3 combinations. Nice. Cutscene, baby. Ta-da, we got you through it. Appreciate it. Hi, buddy. This is most undignified. Perhaps we should turn him right side up. Yes, let's let the Lalafell do it. Look at them. Although the fat cat being there does worry me. Everyone else is seeing this? The turtle is floating, right? Oh, a marvelous performance. Truly marvelous. But then you did best the Lord of the Revel. By the Kami, a talking turtle! Can everyone just like slow turn to him for a second? I don't even know where to begin with that one. I trust you will forgive me for my deception. It's something of a Far Eastern tradition. The testing of strength and so forth. A bit rote, perhaps, but anyway. Welcome to Ryzen Temple. I am Genbu, guardian of this sacred place and leader of our little collective. Genbu, the selfsame Genbu of the Tale of the Tenzin, one of the Four Lords. Under normal circumstances, I would assume you named for the legendary being, but clearly this is not anything but normal. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would meet a talking turtle. I love that they both just look at him like, really? Really? Oh, but every one of us here can speak your tongue. It's truly so surprising. After all, we have each lived more than 1,000 years. I knew turtles were long-lived, but I had no idea that was even possible. In this wondrous land of ours, it is said that a beast which lives 1,000 years attains a measure of divinity. This temple is a place where such auspices may gather. But take not my word for it. Speak with my comrades, learn their tales. We will talk of the endeavor after. Oh. We may as well do what he says. Besides, who knows what valuable secrets some 1,000-year-old animals may know? Sounds good to me. Okay. A friend of mine, Tamamo Gozen, once called this place home. Possessed of 9 tails, her power far eclipsed my own. But one day she left to live along amongst men. What became of her, I wonder? Aw. I love Kitsune. This one creeps me out. Judging by the way you and that woman are gawping, I'm guessing you're not from around here. Don't know how it is in your homeland, but here, if an animal manages to survive 100 years, it begins to get ideas. Delusions of grandeur. Some small power, sure, but nothing much to speak of. Survive 10 times that, and you become a fully fledged auspice, though. Speech, magics, it's quite the change, believe me, which is why we call it the change. What? I never said it was something clever. Anyway, point is, don't let our appearances fool you. I could kill you 5 times before you hit the ground, but I won't, on account of me being civil for now. Right. Sure. Okay. Hey! That hurt! You didn't have to give everything you had in that fight, you know. I only just went through the change, so it's not like I was going to slow you down that much. Well, I suppose you didn't know it was all for show, and I was probably really intimidating. Oh, right. You were asking about the collective, weren't you? Let's see. Genbu's the oldest of us. Oldest in the Far East, too, I think. One of the 4 lords, so as you can imagine, he's much more powerful than regular old auspices like me. But you probably knew that already. Aw, they're so cute. I'm gonna die. Now that you have a greater understanding of who we are, I shall tell you of the rather thorny predicament we now face. The divinity of we auspices manifests in myriad ways. For example, I possess clairvoyance, and with my preternatural power I have seen a vision of the Ruby Sea, of Yangsha, of Hingashi subsumed by roaring flames. Oh, shit. That is no distant future, I fear, and if we are to avert it, we must needs enlist the assistance of an exemplary warrior, one such as she who faced the Lord of the Revel and lived. What should we do? What should we do? Fear not, little one, for I have a plan. But to understand it, you must first understand the duality which lies at the heart of the auspices. The Arimatama, the primal rage, and the Nigimatama, the boundless calm. These elemental forces comprise the soul of an auspice, and it is only when they are in balance that we are truly ourselves. Alas, over great spans of time, or when caught in the midst of tumultuous events, this balance may be disrupted, and the soul may be divided. An auspice overcome by the Arimatama is a wild, feral thing, all the more dangerous for their divinity. Calamity and catastrophe invariably follow, tremors and floods which destroy men's works. Auspices can bring about these natural disasters. How frightening. Perhaps, but you must remember that there are auspices who delight in aiding the peoples of these lands. Auspices who may have even wreaked havoc in the past. Recall you the tale of Tenzin and the Four Lords. The one Soroban told us before, about a samurai and the auspices who drove the Oni from this island into the sea. Just so. Yet I fear his counting of events is not quite accurate, for it was not Oni we in Tenzin cast out from this place, but an auspice. An auspice with the power to move heaven and earth for you. Wholly consumed by the Arimitama, he stoked the flames in this island's heart until it very nearly erupted in a fiery maelstrom. Tenzin led us in battle against our mad brother, and together we sealed him in his temple. But as the truth of the tale fades from memory, so too do our wards weaken. Should Koryu break free, he may well finish what he began, and ensure my vision of flames comes to pass. So, long story short, you want Lilith to give this Koryu what for when he wakes up? I can do that. I should think not. Her accomplishments notwithstanding, it would be foolish for any mortal to face Koryu without the proper assistance. To wit, that of the Four Lords. Regrettably, I am not the young auspice I once was, and to make matters worse, my three compeers have nearly succumbed to the Arimitama. Army for vent. 3 of the 4 Lords have gone mad. The Ruby Sea is doomed. Nearly succumbed. Nearly. As in marshalling their strength to retain control, they are unable to commit their powers to the preservation of the wards holding Koryu in his prison. And now that you have a full and complete understanding of the situation, we may at last discuss your part in this, warrior. I would have you and your comrades face mine in battle and quell their raging Arimitama. What say you? Well, I don't get to kill them now. Very well. If that's the only way, I'll do what I can. Oh, you are an intriguing one, aren't you? We are grateful for your assistance. Let us brook no further delay and introduce you to another of the 4 Lords. I informed Byakko of your arrival when we first entered our domain. He should be returning any moment now. Come, come! He's such a little turtle. So cute. Byakko! Oh my god, look at you. You're so pretty. Old friend, the day of reckoning draws nigh. The wards will fail, and Koryu will break free. Before he does, you must quell the raging Arimitama in your soul. This warrior will help. Doubt not her strength, for she has danced with Susanoo himself. A bold, audacious claim. Yet, if Genbu believes it's true, the more I look at you, the more of him I see. A similar presence, perchance, a light. Very well, I bow to my brother's judgment. Wonderful. Then without further ado, I will bid my comrade relax and surrender to the Arimitama. What? Here? Now? Won't he go on a murderous rampage? Why, yes, that's rather the point. He will reduce to the feral beast. Maybe not here, then. And then it would be Lilith, was it? Lilith's turn to do battle with my brother and help him quell the fury within. But if all it takes to quell the Aramitama is battle, then why did you not do the same for Koryu? Why seal him away? Because it was too late. As I said, Koryu was wholly consumed by the Aramitama. Naught remained of the Nigimatama. After that, all that he was forever lost to us. The effort I expend to hold back the fury I will instead use to safeguard the calm. It is then you must act. But know if you fail, it will only hasten my fall. My soul is in your keeping. Do you understand? That's not... I know that's determination, but that's a really funny thing. Then let us quit this place. Genbu may not mind the chaos, but if I am to wager my everything, I prefer to do so in the land of my birth. To look on those familiar wilds with eyes that may soon belong to another. Listen, if I win, right, can I ride you into battle? Just once, please? When you return to the island, look for Fury. He will guide you back here. Given the circumstances, perhaps it's best we stay here. Would that be acceptable? Oh, Soroban, was it? Be at ease. I have a task for you and your excitable urchin. Follow me. Totaro is like, urchin? Did that tiny talking turtle just insult me? Oh. All I can think is, what did you just call me? They call me Mr. Pig! How do I get out? I can just teleport. Oh, Fury. Fury will take me out. That's cool. Oh, and my ventures are done. That's nice. Okay, let's go to Kagame. I need to do that quest so I can do other stuff in the thing. Where the fuck is Kagane? Kagane! There we go. You're all proud of me? Doing stuff. Actually doing stuff. Okay. No, don't want to do that, thank you. Ding. Healing. Christ. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of cool. I didn't get that. That one I'll keep. Stop it! Okay. And we'll go Paladin. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go do the quest in the Eureka, because I set that up. And because that takes a lot of off-screen grinding, I'd like to do the quests when we can see them. Yep. Ryle, thank you for contributing to the Fix Your Inventory challenge. As Moxie fulfilled the terms of the arrangement, I set it forward for another 30 days, so good luck. hunt behind the walls, did you? Find any protein crystals? I did! Yes, this should suffice for our purposes. So tell me, have you gotten used to fighting the denizens of this island? If you ask me, it's needlessly complicated. Well, I can't argue with that. But it is what it is, so you may as well get used to it, because I don't think these dangerous beasts are going anywhere anytime soon. No, probably not. In trying to discern the reason for the Aethernet's failure, I discovered what can best be described as a disruption in the natural flow of the live stream in this region. I've yet to ascertain the cause of this disruption, but I believe that you may be able to help me do so by conducting field investigations in areas which I have yet to determine. But as soon as I do, I will tell you. Of course. Right, let me hand this crystal back to you. Change of plans, you're to give it over to Geralt. He knows what he needs to do what he does best. I love that. Oh no. Oh no. It's fucking cool. Ooh, Expedition lockpick. We'll open up these as well. Open up boxes. I don't have any. Da 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 da. Settle in, are ya? Good for you. I'd like nothing more than to build the first boat back to Eorzea, but no use pining for liberation for what ain't about to come. This debt of mine will keep me shackled to this place for the foreseeable future, I reckon. Anyway, you're that protein crystal I've been waiting for. Good. This'll do, though I need more than just the one, and I'll only be able to work with weapons or gear that sort that made for practitioners of certain powerful arts. I'll work like a dog if I have to, for your sake and mine. And then we can both bugger off this bloody rock and go somewhere where every living thing ain't trying to kill us. You know what, Geralt? Like, that is so fucking valid. I love that. I'll have to look up how to do this, by the way, because I don't know. Good news, Lilith. I believe I've discerned the reason we're having trouble utilizing the island's Aethernet. Truth be told, it's caused me to reconsider some of the accepted truths of aetherology. But I've detected a confluence of ether, which would suggest a blockage of sorts. I still don't know how or why this blockage might have formed, and this is where you come in. I want you to investigate the site of the blockage. I can't provide you with the exact location, but I can tell you where it is. Somewhere to the northwest? If I recall correctly, there was an observatory on a hill out that way. Perhaps you might start there. Okay. So we'll do that off stream, I think. If anybody wants to contribute to the challenge, now's your chance to. Because I'll be finishing up stream soon enough. What else did I have left to do? Alright. I think that is going to be me for tonight. So, let me put us over to this one. Do you guys have a suggestion of somebody I can raid? I didn't want to log out to the title screen. My ears. There we go. Yeah, let's see. Let's find somebody to raid, and while I do, I can do my usual thing, and you guys get where the fuck did that just go? There we go. What the fuck was that? Alright. Let's see. This is your chance to contribute to the challenge. You don't have to spend money to do that. All you have to do is do the channel points. But it's up to you. I don't know how to raid. I really don't. can go raid Fia. I haven't raided Fia in a long time, so I feel like that's a good idea. Alright, let me set that up. Fiamma. I'm sending you to an absolutely lovely person. You will adore them. They have such a great energy and a great vibe. If you've been here before, you've probably seen them. But yeah, I just want to send you over to them because they deserve all the love. Alrighty, I'm gonna hit the start raid. I will be live next week with Marvel Rivals on Thursday and Final Fantasy on Friday. Yeah, so make sure to eat food, drink water, take your meds, and do not, under any circumstances, lick the demon that you summoned to piss off your neighbors, because as we all know, consent is indeed consexy. And I will see you all in the next one.